Greetings, mortals! For 4,000 years I roamed the depths of hell, and for far too long I've toured with that idiot spiky-haired douchebag. In my free times, when we're not on the road, I love nothing more than sitting in my abode, listening to the Jonas Brothers, and playing the souls of the innocent. However, I am afraid I am contractually obligated to make this appearance to introduce to you the ultimate, the final word, the 1-year anniversary Scam School Spectacular!
All right, this is it. It's the real deal. The Scam School Spectacular. And we did have a massive epic fail, but that's okay because none of that shows up on the record. As we all know, on the record, everything looks totally fine because we start right when I hit record and not before. By the way, for those of you guys wondering, my name is Brian Brushwood. Welcome to the BB Live Show. Today, we are not just, we are still a toddler banging on a drum, looking for people's attention, but we are very excited because this is the 1-year anniversary. I love it. We already have people dancing. Our callers in. You have reached the BB Live Show, the only show broadcast at 11 frames per second from my spare bedroom. Later on, you're going to be able to join us at any of these ways at BBLiveShow.com. That's where you can catch the show. You can also Skype in at BBLiveShow or give me a call at 866-462-4424. All that stuff coming up. Joining us, we have two people who are there from the very beginning of Scam School. First of all, we have one of the original creative consultants, the guy who came up with the first batch of scams right over here, Mr. Johnny Zavant. How you doing, Jonathan?
Absolutely fantastic.
That
3
is
miles from the Mexican border.
You did wait. I'm sorry. You did what? Mexican border says what?
No, I'm 3 miles away from the Mexican border.
Whereabouts? Are you in California?
No, Laredo, Texas.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's way down south there. Holy cow.
I love going south.
That's awesome. Also joining us is somebody else who was there from the very beginning. From the very beginning of, all right, we already got people calling in. Somebody who was there from the very beginning, Mr. Justin Robert Young, joining us, and who looks a little bit spiffed up. You look a little peppier than I would have thought.
Sorry, Brian. You caught me in the middle of dealing coke in 1984.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what. I got in the suit jacket. I hung a tie on myself, and I'll tell you what. Maybe for the 2-year anniversary, I'll comb my hair and take off the hat.
You clean up real nice.
We're working up.
Let's see if we can get. One more. We got our Skype caller on the line. Can you start sending video? And we'll see if we can get this worked out. I don't know if maybe he's not there. We're trying to get Don Vickers on the line, too. He's called in.
Hi, Justin.
Hello.
All right, we'll see if we can figure that out later. So here's the deal, guys. We hit a milestone, a year of Scam School episodes. Very excited about that. Oh, I forgot the most important people joining us. These guys. Oh, we did. We froze up, didn't we? We had our first epic fail right off the top.
Yeah.
And they said it couldn't be done.
Get on. Definitely froze up.
Yeah.
Eyes froze.
That's pretty good. 4 minutes, 48 seconds into this thing, and we already had our first go-around.
And it looks like you're trying to divide 22 by 7.
By the way, this is a really good trick I'm doing. A lot of people think that we just had a lockup or a freeze. That's not true. I'm actually doing my very best ventriloquism that I've ever done before in my entire life. Very proud of this ventriloquism.
God damn it! I like the guy that I like to call that picture "Show Me Pensive."
Yeah, you know, I'm the pensive ventriloquist. That's what they say. They say that, by the way, they're playing a drinking game in the chat room where you have to keep drinking the entire time that my face is frozen.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Which could be a long time.
All the
actually.
hospitals now.
Yeah, call the hospital.
Yeah,
Everybody get ready with your charcoal.
The fans of BBLiveShow grow up like soccer hooligan fans. Like they have their own culture and they fight with other live shows.
Is that what they do?
I would hope so. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that's what grows up around this counterculture
Demonstrate
variety
initiative.
All right, hold on. We may lose audio there just a moment. All right, hold on. There we go. Are we back with audio? We got everything?
Check, 1, 2.
Yeah, here we go. Let me start the stream. There we go. Now we are back. See?
Yeah.
I thought it would be good. I thought it would be good to actually start off with what appeared to outsiders to be some kind of epic fail, but in fact was just to show how professional we are, how we can keep everything flowing smoothly here. All right, guys, so here's the game.
Very clever, Mr. Bryan.
One of the things Mr. Justin Robert Young, this guy right here, came up with was to steal somebody else's format. By the way, you just had some artifacting just when you turned your face. That was kind of funny. But we're gonna do a Final Four style elimination tournament to figure out what is the best episode of Scam School over the last year. And the way we're gonna start it is we're gonna start with nominations. By the way, I'm betting the drinking word is "and." Every time I say the word "and," everyone has to drink. We're all going to be hammered in no time. So we're going to do this. We're first going to take nominations over here. Our Secretary of Defense and our Minister of Badassness, Mr. Captain MG himself, is going to jot down. You guys start nominating what is the best episode. We're going to take, what do you say, 8? You think 8? We'll do.
Let's go up to 11.
No, well that's then we can't face them off. We've got a poll does 4 at a time.
Oh, okay.
So if we did 8, we could do a round of 4, and we'll take the top 2 from each and do then we'll take the top 2 and do I don't know. How many rounds do you guys want to do?
Yeah, well, Brian, I would say we did 8. I believe when we did the race for the prize for the best magic special on iTrix.
That lasted a good long time.
That took like all night.
Okay, and you did 4 at a time.
There was some fatigue.
Okay, all right. So we'll do 8 and we'll do 4 at a time.
We would do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Okay. If you did like 2 matchups, there we go. I get that.
Right. So there'll be 3 rounds total.
You're really smart.
Right. 4, and then a face-off between the 2.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. We got some. We're gonna go ahead and show. Let's feature all these going in. We got just let the flood happen. In fact, here we'll go ahead and we'll listen to a little bit of a DJ Z custom original mashup while we wait for it. We got what are you seeing in there, guys? This is like a meta thing. We're
human chimney.
Yeah, a lot of human chimneys. I think we could safely put the human chimney on the list. We'll put human chimney on the list.
Yep.
That's your cue to write down human chimney. Oh, you already did. Got it. Sorry.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, you are.
Looks like Jack-o'-lantern's getting a lot of hits.
We got Jack-o'-lantern.
Saw a bunch of those. Maybe not.
What else are you guys seeing? Johnny Z?
Fireballs.
I'm kind of partial to the lift.
To the lift? Okay, yeah. Let's get. Is the lift in there, or that's just your recommendation? Oh no, I am seeing the lift in there.
Well, I gotta go with Garrett. Mind control in space.
Mind control in space. Okay, so we'll put mind control in space. That is a good one.
Yeah, that was huge.
And scams for the
girls.
girls.
I guess really only one live show can live, right? Like we can't put both live experience.
No, we may have a face-off. You know what? Let's at least we'll go ahead and put both of the 2 live shows. Live show in New York, and we'll call it one show, even though that was 2 separate episodes. And
live show New York where I lost my clothing.
Live show. Oh yeah, you lost your jacket
go.
or something.
My whole luggage.
Oh snap! That's right. That really sucked.
Dude, I've kept up the tradition of losing stuff.
Well, I'm glad that that you're not messing around there.
Yep.
All right, hold on. We got another pundit joining us here.
Yeah, how many do we have?
There we go. We've got how many are we up to right now?
We've got 3 right now.
We got 3 right now. Okay, we need to keep them coming.
I really like the
I'm seeing a lot of
dimes and pennies, or the nickels and dimes where we couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, no. And by the way, we've got some special heretofore unseen tragedy footage for you guys. I guess bloopers is the technical word for all that. And okay, so let's go. Look, you guys pick them all out. Let your eyes just say which ones you're seeing a lot. I am seeing a lot of human blockhead. Did you get that one?
Not yet.
Yeah, put the human blockhead on there.
I'm seeing a lot of the balls of fire.
A lot of the balls of fire.
So
let's give it up for the balls.
Insert witty comment here.
Yeah, that got me in trouble with Leo Laporte. That little calling it that moment when I say get ready to eat some balls of fire. Apparently, like when Leo was thinking about having me on This Week in Tech, that's the episode he watched. He's just like, you got to be kidding me. I'm not having this guy on. And luckily,
absolutely not.
Luckily,
get this child off my sheet.
Luckily, he changed his mind and getting a couple of 4-quarter puzzles. I'm seeing enough 4-quarter puzzles. I say let's put that one on there.
Okay.
What else, you guys? Let me get Johnny Z. You pick another one out of there.
I have seen several NIMS, and I'm partial to that game.
Yeah, okay, let's do a NIM. And I noticed everyone's picking NIM and not advanced NIM, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, stupid beer tricks. I loved that one.
Oh, that was a great,
stupid beer
great
tricks
night.
ruled.
Yeah, let's put stupid beer tricks in there.
That one gets my stamp of approval.
That one gets a bye granted by Justin Robert Young.
There we go. Moving along.
What I love is somebody wrote beef cups, and I think he meant beer cups. And we already got mind control scam, so we don't have to worry about that one.
And that's 10. That's
Yeah.
8.
We're at
By
8
the way, just officially, Hope Vagina was on the live show.
Yeah.
Was not.
Yeah, Hobo Vagina, Hobo
disqualified.
Badge was not a scam school, unfortunately. Okay, I think we've got.
Yeah.
Let's check in with our Secretariat General and let's get an official word on what do you got for us, Captain MG? Who are our contenders?
We have 8 right now.
We have 8. So
Yes.
what are our 8?
We have coming in at 1, Human Chimney. Number 2, Mind Control from Space. Number 3, The Live Show.
Wait, which live show?
New York.
Live show New York. Okay, so I'm going to start this poll here. Okay, so we'll call it here round 1 elimination. And we've got the Human Chimney.
Yes.
The next one was what?
Mind Control from Space.
Mind Control from freaking space. Is that unfair for me to add the word freaking, a superlative, in there? Go ahead.
Next is Live Show.
I say it's your
New York.
goddamn show. You can know whatever you goddamn
show
please.
New York, yeah. Okay. And then what else?
Meaningless intensifier.
Human Blockhead.
Human blockhead. This is a brutal. Let me see. What are the second? I almost feel like we should mix it up a bit because that's going to be pretty brutal. Oh, okay. Blockhead, and we have live show Austin in there too, right? No, you didn't put
That has
both
not
live
been
shows.
included
Yeah, those are the two shows. Because we were talking about there might be an Austin versus New York. All right, so we'll do 10. So we'll pick one more.
Okay.
What else we got? All right. Ed.
Wait, Captain, are you left-handed?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that was one of the things he asked.
Fantastic.
He asked if that would be a problem, and I said only if you remind me about it every freaking day. Like a certain other southpaw. All right.
Who could that be?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this poll. Round 1 is a heavy-duty elimination. Right off the top, we are not messing around. Now, you'll see, if you look right above me right here, you'll see a poll button. Click on the poll button, and there we go. Let's see how this works out. And while we do our first round of voting, we actually have our first special event here. Let's do. You know what? Let's do this best of moment. I don't know if I'm actually campaigning here accidentally or not, but let's check this out. Here we go. What? We don't have any music? That's so not children's music. That's a children's rave. Oh, wait, yeah, this is the live show New York. This one's in the mix here. Here we go, right here. A little bit more volume on both these. Here we go. There we go. I have a special friend.
I'm in the back freaking out right then.
Inside this house. Why is that? Oh, because the music is all going wrong? Is Mr. Happy Pants.
Like, it's all my fault.
Now, Mr. Happy Pants is awfully shy, but just maybe we could get him to come visit. First, we'll have to make him feel extra loved. So on the count of 3, I want all of you guys to say, "Hi, Mr. Happy Pants," and just maybe he'll come visit. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is some blown out. That is some blown out audio right there. I understand you're going to do some magic for the children. Oh, wow. I'm checking out the current stats. Are you guys able to see the current stats on when you vote? I was clapping for evil.
Yeah, I can see the stats.
You gonna do that all by yourself, Mr. Happy Pants?
I require a victim.
Mr. Happy Pants, we say volunteer in magic. I'm sure you mean volunteer. This is amazing watching the numbers come in, to watch it change dynamically. Is all yours.
Into the eyes of Mr. Happy Pants.
Right now, Live Show New York using the home cooking to its advantage, taking the lead.
Yeah, it's funny because it started off not that way, and now it's really pulling forward.
It's because Happy Pants is killing, Ryan. Happy Pants is pushing this one over the top.
They realize they can't stop the Happy Pants.
No. You can only hope to...
The best out of context quote.
Oh, wait, the human chimney's rallying, though.
Here we go. Now, that was the debut, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that was the pilot episode. How often is the pilot ever the number one thing?
And point to the center of Mr. Happy Plants' chest. I said plants.
Yeah. By the way, if you don't know where to vote, just click on the poll button at the top of your screen.
Yeah, right. It's actually right. I believe it's right here. It says poll. And if you just click on that, then you'll be able to see.
Although I'm sure he appreciates it. That was Mr. Very.
Now, how many are we eliminating here?
We're eliminating 3 right off the top.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and we're already running out of town. We're already running out of time here. We got maybe another minute before.
Well, right now it's deadlocked. Human Chimney and Live Show New York, man. This thing is going to come down to the GD wire. Oh, here we go. Human Chimney pulls ahead.
Is Human Chimney's back ahead? Oh my gosh, it's a one vote.
28-27.
We're down to 1 vote.
Listen, if you got love for Happy Pants, you better throw it into the pot right now, because it is now or never. Put up or shut up.
Raise your hands above your head. All human audience, raise your hands.
Dan, Human Chimney is fun. You can't really do Mr. Happy Pants in the bar.
I love it. From the chat room, somebody says, wow, I paid for my whole seat, but I'm only going to need the edge. Okay, so that is the first round. I'm not going to call it just yet. I'm going to give, I guess, a little bit more time because a lot of people I'm a lot of people.
Oh wow!
What do we got?
Well, because Happy Pants came back. It was a thrilling last minute conclusion, and they're up right now, at least by one.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do?
I think Mind Control and Human Blockhead are dead.
I'm going to make an executive call here because we had some last minute additions and some switcheroos. So I'm going to say both the Human Chimney and Live Show New York advance from round 1. Does that sound fair to you guys, Johnny Z?
Oh my lord!
I can take it.
Okay.
This is
Serpico over here is freaking out.
amazing.
Okay, so up yours, NASA. You didn't make the cut.
Oh, yeah. Richard Garriott went to freaking space. He spent $30 million to do my trick from space, and he couldn't even advance past the first round. That is Trey unfortunate. All right, which means...
I'll tell you what, Brian, if it weren't for the fact that he was the subject of last week's episode of G4 Underground, which
G4
can be seen
Underground?
at 9 o'clock on the G4 network...
What is this G4
I think
Underground?
You'd just be crying right now.
What is this G4 Underground of which you
G4
speak?
Underground, the hip new news documentary series on the G4 channel, which highlights subjects including but not limited to Richard Garriott, people humping on the internets for quarter per view, real life and other stuff like salvia and stuff like that. I mean, hey, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan, and it's on at 9 o'clock on Sundays. On G4.
Wow, you're just a
replays
fan.
throughout the
Did
week.
you really try to sell us that you're just a fan of
Sure.
G4 Underground?
I'm just an active fan.
You
What
just
do you want
really
from
like
me?
it. Yeah, but tell me this: are you enough of a fan that you've written fanfic about the characters in G4 Underground?
I've not only I've shipped pretty much most of the cast and crew at this point. I've got my own /fiction archives. It really is. It's getting dirty. It's getting dirty on the internet.
Of course it is. It is
What's
already
eerie
dirty.
is that you had it written before the show aired.
Yeah, that's how good he is.
What was that? Exactly. Oh yeah. And by the way, if everybody's saying that G4 killed Tech TV, blah 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 blah. This show is made by people who loved Tech TV.
Yeah, this
Like
is they're bringing
we're
the
trying
heart
to bring
back.
a little bit of that mojo back.
Yeah. By the way,
So
I've got
just so you know.
Okay. All right. So let's check in. Let's check in with the next round. Who do we got in the next round? Captain MG, Secretariat General.
Next up, we got Fireballs.
Fireballs. You mean eat my balls of fire?
Sure, we can call it that.
Round 2.
I was just trying to be diplomatic.
Okay.
Here.
Eat my fireballs. All right.
Okay.
Next.
Next, we got 4-quarter puzzle.
Oh yeah, 4-quarter puzzle. All right.
And another
That's a
monetary game, we
standard.
got NIM.
Nim. Yeah, that's another money maker. All right.
And Stupid Beer Tricks.
Stupid beer tricks. Beer tricks. Which man did I love that one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and actually do this. Okay, perfect. And while we do this, I tell you what, it turns out that we're a little more congested than I thought on the video side. So while I open up the poll, by the way, it's right over there, if you can click on it. Let me actually jump on over to one of our callers. Also, somebody who was here from the very, very beginning, Mr. Dodd Vickers. How you doing, Dodd? Oh no, I'm not hearing your voice. Hold on, we got to see if some volume. There you go. Try it again. Keep talking.
Hey, I wasn't expecting video.
Hey, oh yeah, no, yeah, you gotta. That's how we roll. It's a video medium.
Well, I was just like, how did you get Al Pacino on the show?
I know. That's the first thing I thought too. he looks good, does he not?
Yeah, I saw that post on Twitter a long time ago, and I introduced him to Serpico, so I was very excited to see Al on the show today.
You're glad it
Exactly.
took, huh? Oh man,
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to stand for it. I don't care how the payola runs in what precinct. I don't take that shit.
All right, so let's do this. Real quick, Dodd. I'm going to play a clip here that I'm loading up
Yeah,
here.
go.
But what do you got to share with us? What's your favorite Scam School memory so far?
I still love the human pumpkin.
The human jack-o'-lantern?
I mean, jack-o'-lantern, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say, you were the first guest on our show. We just ran into our 100th episode.
Are you in a
I had,
car? Are you in a car right now?
I am.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you have a built-in Skype cam in your car? I used to think that a car phone was awesome, but dude.
I I was trying to call you on my iPhone earlier, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, they're claiming that you're in the pedo van. Can you confirm or deny this at that time? All right. Well, I tell you what,
wearing the pedo shirt.
Suspected.
All right. Well, here
But his car has windows.
I'm gonna play this next best of clip. But if you don't mind, we only have the one channel on Skype, so we're gonna have the Amtrekker call in. But Dodd,
that's cool.
thank
cool,
you
dude.
so much.
By
the way, Dodd, linking at the linking page, magicnewswire.com has been very, very good to Scam School since day one. Thank you so much for everything. You were one of the first interviews that we did about the. I'm showing you you look like a rape victim right now because you're all black. That's wow, that didn't sound right.
Wow. Range.
So, but thank you so much. Big round of applause. Thank you. Virtual applause for Mr. Dodd Vickers. Appreciate it so much, bud.
It's my pleasure, Brian, and good luck to you.
I wonder if you can have
next year.
Osama and the rest of Al Qaeda tell us their favorite episodes.
Got it.
All right, let's start this
How'd you know
thing
where
up.
I was?
All right, here we go. Thanks again, Dodd.
Come on, fellas. Let's have a beer. Look, we've had a lot of fun here, fellas, but I've got a puzzle that'll fool the three of you guys. You can have this nice new shiny $1 bill if you can figure out a way to take it out from underneath this beer bottle
look at those
without
results
touching
on
the
poll.
bottle, without using anything but your hands,
I gotta pull this up.
and without letting the bottle fall over.
This
Oh
is one of
wow,
my
it's a
favorite moments.
That's
domination.
a good
It's a slaughter.
Yeah, well, here it comes. Yeah, it is my favorite moment.
Here we go. You ready for the
I'm
answer?
so proud that I kept the camera on it.
Jason Murphy looks like he just saw something horrific.
High fives.
I like how you're saying high fives, but I'm not going to participate.
Yeah.
Here you go. Wait.
Flowers are still standing.
I cannot get over watching that enough. Here.
And the flowers are still standing.
That was like his second try ever.
That really happened.
Oh, and it was what was funny is that it was such a kind of an out there idea when I was trying to explain. I'm like, no, it'll be super cheesy, and Eileen's like, wait, you want to make it cheesy? I'm like, no, but it'll be funny, and it wasn't until Jason saved the day by saying, no, like a Mentos commercial, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All right, so let's check in with the. And I tell you what. Oh, by the way, I don't know. You've probably heard this one already, Johnny Z. But this is one of my new favorites of DJ Z's mashups. This guy. Have you heard this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are we doing on audio level? It looks like. Yeah, I guess we're doing all right. All right, guys. We're about ready to wrap this up. This one's tough. I mean, we have one clear...
This is a kill. This is a slaughter here.
We have a slaughter, but the question is, do we just advance one or two? I guess we advance just one.
Here's my proposal. We advance one, eat my fireballs, and then we have a surprise play-in that is just your personal favorite, Brian.
Oh, I
and
love
that'll
it.
be the final four.
Well, wait, no. You know what? I could probably go ahead and pick that one because somebody who didn't really get... They really didn't get their due was the South by Southwest live show. So we were gonna do a vote.
All right.
You know what? Let's do this. The voting's going pretty fast, so I agree. I say I'm going to advance Eat My Fireballs, and then we're gonna do.
Done.
Here, in fact, let me go ahead and stop the poll. Man, which is a bummer. I love cheesy beer gags, but I guess it just didn't quite work out. So here's what we're going to do.
Sir.
We'll do a third round of prelims. In the third round of prelims, well, here, let's check in with Mr. Secretary General. Secretary General, Captain M.G. Mike Galante.
Okay, what we got left here is the bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel? Hold on there, buddy. Whoa.
Whoa, you cut in too quick. It's the bottom of the barrel for the listing here.
Okay, all right. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to be at the top of the list. Somebody's got to be at the bottom. Okay, it has no bearing on their aptitude or prowess whatsoever.
All right, got it.
The last two is South by Southwest.
Pedal.
Thank you.
That was good. Well done.
One is South by Southwest live show.
Yep.
And number 2 is Beer Cups.
Okay, so let's do this. We'll do round 3, and we're gonna have South by Southwest live at Stubbs and Beer Cups. And you know what? Let's do dealer's choice from the chat room. Is there anyone that and you know what? I'll even take somebody who got eliminated but who really thinks they deserve a second chance. Although that probably doesn't really make any sense. We got a couple of picks for the race. We got that's the same person twice. We got in the bank, which I gotta tell you, I'm surprised. Code Drink, that was a pretty good one. I tell you what, I'm gonna give this to each of you guys. Serpico and Johnny Zavant, you guys tell me. Each of you take a pick of what you got from. They have to be something that's mentioned here. Oh, Bang Your Head.
I love Bang Your Head. Bang Your Head is my pick.
All right, so
I'll double that.
Wait.
There we go.
Wait, you can't. You have to pick a different one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it was so effective, and people were, he's just playing along. But it's really that effective.
Yeah, it really is. If you
and it was hilarious.
So Bang Your Head is number 3. What's your pick, Johnny Z, for the next one?
What were some of the options open? I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have the chat open. Let's see. We got Key Card, The Race, In the Bank, PK Straws. In fact, actually here.
Lark Bill, Cigarette on Tongue, Jack-o'-lantern, PK
I like
Straws,
Cigarette on Tongue.
Cigarette on Tongue.
That was a lot of fun filming too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun filming because that guy was so muscly, and he was like, "Was that good? Was that okay? I mean, do we need to do that again?"
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. All right, so that's your pick, is Cigarette on Tongue.
Who doesn't love a big muscle man begging for attention and hoping to please?
All right, here we go. Let's start the poll.
And Prager knocking over the glass.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. You know, somebody should have. Somebody pointed out that we should have a big thing featuring all the different Scam School appearances, because there were some good ones. Like I wanted to show the footage from New York where they insisted that you stand next to the bar, Johnny, and but they never got around to using you. So the whole segment, I'm gonna see if I can find that actually.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It just now clicked what you were talking about. That was very embarrassing. I've been trying to find that for my promo reel and been like, as seen on TV. The little arrow.
Put an arrow in there. That would be awesome.
I think that'd be hilarious.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Somebody in the chat room, and I think Patrick for sure knows which one I'm talking about. It's the New York one on the CW. So if you do Brian Brushwood CW New York, you should be able to find that one. But meanwhile, let's do another best of moment. Let's check this one out. Right. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play a best of moment that didn't actually make the cut. Surprisingly enough, nobody. Oh no, wait. Actually, I take it back. It didn't make a cut because I just remembered it's not a Scam School episode. So let's do this for right now. Let's do this. Here we go.
Do some tricks, man.
Come on, dude. I'm sort of kind of just hanging out.
I don't care. This is your job. Do some tricks, monkey. I'm not. Dude, come on, man.
All right, what's your name, Tiger?
Jared.
Jared? Yeah. All right, Jared, here. I'm going to get over here. You keep your distance. We're going to play a little game. Okay. All right? I'm gonna do it on myself and show you how the game works, all right? You're going to keep the funnel like this, right? And then who's got a quarter? You got a quarter, Mike? All right, that's
By the way, if I can pause this for a second, do you know what's significant about this episode?
He stole Pee-wee's bike. Is that what's significant?
Yeah, it is. It's Francis Buxton. No, this is actually this is the night I met in person Captain MG, Mike Galante. He came out to the taping. You probably got a story. You just came out on a whim, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I was living around San Francisco Bay Area at the time, saw that you were going to be around, and I was like, oh, I've got to at least meet this dude. You know, the whole fire eating thing, as I told you, it's gotten me late a couple times.
Yeah, right on.
So, you know, I got to at least, you know, go there, offer to buy him a beer and everything.
Well, and what's funny is you did not. You knew there was sort of a contest to find Mr. Johnny Savant's replacement, but it was after this that you sent a letter like, what the hell, I'll throw my name in the ring.
Yeah, I figured out what the hell.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, you're like, worst mistake of my life.
Forward. Now I missed because it's hard. Hook this in your. Here you go. Get it in there. Pull tight. You can put it in your fly if that makes you feel better. All right, here you go.
Here, I'll do that.
All right, are you gonna do it? You can put it in the fly. There you go. Okay, this is not right. All right, and you're gonna lean your head back. Here, take the quarter. Put it on your forehead and lean back. Put both hands behind your head. All right, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Have a great day, dude.
Scam school, yeah! What's up, man?
Hey, dude, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm just enjoying a drink with Mike.
Dude, what trick are you doing?
This
guy's awesome! Scam school!
Good to be here. Nothing but two guys talking. Nobody disturbing us.
Hey, you're that guy from that stupid show online with that geek crap. If I came and saw Dane Cook here, he'd fucking do something funny. Dane Cook!
Did you just shout Dane Cook?
Yeah.
You made me pull everything up.
Hey, are you calling me fat,
No,
dude?
goddamn, no, not at all.
What, do you like what you see down there?
There you go. Have a great day, dude.
By the way, we took some flack because we and that guy's not like obviously a professional actor or anything, but he was somebody who was a fan of the show.
You shocked me.
He was a fan of the show, and I said, look, we want to do something kind of nasty, kind of like the thumb cuffs thing. I'm not going to say what it is. I want it to be a surprise so that you react honestly when it happens. But, for obvious reasons, it's like I can't take a nice person and just randomly do it to him, or I become the a-hole. And likewise, I don't want there's obviously significant problems. Obviously, if somebody's really a jerk and deserves it, they're not going to sign the release. So we had to find a compromise, and that guy was pretty funny that he gave it multiple tries.
Well,
by the way,
it helped that it was his birthday and he was absolutely loaded.
Yeah. No, he was awesome though.
And the best part is afterwards he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go drive home now. You know, I got my car parked down the street. He's soaked. His pants are completely soaked in beer.
And what's funny
is
loaded,
and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go drive home."
Well,
no
and
problem.
I bought like replacement plants. I said Mr. Happy Plants, replacement pants with for him to wear, but he didn't even want them. He was just like, "That's fine. I barely feel it. Yeah. Whatever."
I can just imagine he gets pulled over by the cops. And,
Go on.
Okay, sorry, yeah. I just imagine if he gets pulled over by the cops and he's like, "Oh, sir, you smell of alcohol." And he's like, "Oh, no, don't worry. That's just my balls."
And he said, "That's juvenile."
Some dude poured beer in my pants.
You're not going to be on This Week in Police. Okay. All right, let's check in with the contest. Whoa, we have a significant edge. This one's pretty close. Man, I'm pretty surprised here. Hold on, you know what? I haven't been doing this, but I believe I will do this now. I'm going to actually show, for the record, these poll results. Look at that. Barely. I say you got 10 more seconds. Anyone who wants to vote for whatever, you got 10 more seconds. But
10, 9, 8.
Oh, beer cups
7,
is coming from behind.
6, 5,
live it stops.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So advancing is South by Southwest live at Stubbs Barbecue. Okay, so let's check in. Let's check in with the Secretary General. Talk to us. What is
Okay, so for your Final Four.
Our Final Four, yeah.
Final Four. No, never mind. I was about to do football theme music. Anyway, Human Chimney, number 1 seed. Live Show from New York, number 2. Number 3 is Balls of Fire. And number 4 is South by Southwest.
Wow. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to set up the final round here. Final round. And we'll do live show in NYC. What was the next one? Human Chimney.
Next one is Human Chimney, followed by Your Balls of Fire.
Eat balls of fire. All right.
And last but not least, Your Backyard Show. AKA South by Southwest Dubs Barbecue.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow. This one's going to be huge. I'm going to leave the polls open for a long time on this one, actually. And meanwhile, I'd like to ask, I think
You would leave your poll open.
I'll leave my polls all the way open. If we could actually get...
Brian, we do have... We have somebody wanted to come in and say hello. I don't know what the queue is on guest stars, but Sean from WeirdThings.com wanted to call in. And say
yeah. Well, I tell you what, we got 2 more scheduled guests. If we can get Ace Detect and Eileen to call in at BBLiveShow, and pretty quick, we'll get through our scheduled guests. I can't believe we're already almost an hour into it. That's pretty good. And who do I've got here? We'll do the first of. Let's do. Oh, I got some good stuff here. This is pretty good. I guess before I do, you know what? I will go ahead and I'll do this one. This is we had multiple people.
Do it.
We had multiple people assemble some lists here of favorite moments, and let me see if I can get this rocking.
What are we going to call this one? Eat my balls of fire. Welcome to the episode where I tell you to eat my balls of fire. There you go. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week you're going to eat my balls. This week, I hope you like balls, because you're going to eat them. All right, flame ball lovers. This week, you're going to eat fire, so get ready to eat my...
Good quarter, man. You did great. Thanks. I like it too. This actually reminds me a lot of a board game that I used to play.
Which one? I swear, this is the first time that's ever happened. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure that's what you tell all the bartenders.
I'm sorry.
All good.
Oh, all right. It's that porter.
A good,
messy
delicious porter.
It's fantabulous. Look at that. That's you don't get fun like that on just any porter. You got to go to a wine bar to get that much head.
Part of pulling off a great con means manufacturing the moment in the mark's mind. That's too many M's. Manufacturing the moment in the mark's mind that's bad writing is what that is. That's my fault. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and tonight's gag was a great one because I don't know. What did I say the first time? That was so... I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and part of pulling off a great con is making a moment in the mind of the mark. There's too many M's. It's just MMM. Now remember, the key to making the pulling off the penny prediction, there it is, it's the P's again. It's not those M's, it's the P's. All right.
Scam School, yeah! What's up, man?
Hey, dude, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm just enjoying a drink with Mike.
Dude, what trick are you doing? This guy's awesome! Scam School!
Okay, can we do another take with a little more anger?
It is good to be here. Nothing but 2 guys talking. Nobody disturbing us.
Hey, you're that guy from that stupid show online with that geek crap. If I came and saw Dane Cook here, he'd fucking do something funny. Dane Cook!
Did you just shout Dane Cook?
Yeah.
You may need to pull everything up.
Hey, are you calling me fat,
no,
dude?
God damn it, no, not at all.
What, do you like what you see down there?
There you go. Have a great day, dude. I'm sorry.
That was awesome. Refreshing.
Did it feel good?
Yeah, it actually does feel good.
Scratch that. Apparently next week we'll be having a lesson on how to run manual transmissions instead.
All right, so apparently what's funny is that the complaint we're getting from Ace Detect and Biggie Paz are that it says that I'm not online on their Skype, but mine says that they're not online. So I'm actually going to try one more time. Oh, there we go. We're calling them live on the air. Let's see if we can get it on. Hey, there we go. You got any video for us?
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
Ta-da.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
And there it is.
Hey, fantastic. Hold on. Let me actually bust out your video into a separate window, and then we're going to move this over
My
here.
own window?
You get your very own window. There we go. Joining
Welcome
us
to the table.
on the phone from the recently eliminated. Did that hurt your sack just a little bit that you got eliminated?
Yeah, I felt a little Michigan State about that.
Michigan State. Oh, did Michigan State end up losing?
Yeah, that's what they tell. Well, I still won my NCAA pool without knowing anything about basketball, so I'm fine.
That's awesome. I was playing Michigan State like during when they got into the Final Four, and they're like, we don't know that anyone's going to come to your show because we're sort of like about to be big deals around here. And so
Michigan State beat you.
Yeah. Well, actually, they didn't though. We ended up having like 200, 250 people. Show up for the show.
You're like,
it was good.
Yeah,
In your face, Michigan
nice.
State. See, you went and
So
watched that
fuck
stupid.
you, Tom Izzo.
That's right. So how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good. I've got a little refreshment here.
Yeah, I can tell because it's taking you a while to figure out what the hell you're holding.
What is that anyway?
I got a little bit of a
I
Who are
had
you guys
a
again?
little echo going on there.
Oh yeah. You know what? If you want if you want to eliminate that, kill the Ustream.
Turn the radio
Good.
down before. Yeah.
Here, allow me to be the first to say this to one of the champions of Buzz Out Loud. Caller, turn down your volume. You got to turn down your volume, caller.
We do that on CNET Live all the time.
Yeah, that's awesome. So can't thank you enough for actually joining us, slumming on the stupid beer gags. Would you be up for a cheesy beer gags part 2? Should we get the team back together?
Oh. Absolutely. I can't promise to by dumb luck do something as ridiculous as the
and the flowers are still standing.
That's what made
good.
that was
that a
because
dub-over?
nobody knew what to say, and he was like so quick with the line.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. Well, we were all too dumbfounded. We couldn't believe it. By the way, somebody wants me to point out that that voting is still open, so you want to go ahead and actually vote in. It looks like the Human Chimney and Balls of Fire are neck and neck for the best episode ever. Although I'm surprised the 2 live shows are getting their asses handed to them. Mr. Happy Pants and the Giant Mr. Happy Pants.
Yeah, come on, people.
And the Straight Jacket and the wow.
I think that shows that Live Show New York City was getting the Happy Pants bump when you were showing the video earlier on.
Oh, you're saying I was unscrupulous.
Absolutely.
Dare I say it was a scam, sir. I will have you know I will not stand for such shenanigans. All right, is Eileen around? Is she there with you? Are you guys taking turns, or what's going on?
No, she's on her own computer in the other room, so you should be able to get.
No, we'll hang with you for a bit, and then we'll actually bring in our very special guest, the woman who makes it all possible, the producer of Scam School, Miss Eileen Rivera. But first, we have a mole deep inside of Revision 3. It's kind of sad to act like I need a mole in my own thing, but they snuck us over this collection of unseen outtakes. Here we go. Yeah. Go! Just smashed my face into that
unreal.
side there.
All right, hold on. He's doing some kind of trick where he turns 2 beers into 1 beer. That's right. I'm gonna pass out. Oh, hold on. I'm so hungry.
What is that last one that I'm thinking of? You know what? I'm gonna have to consult my own damn book. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
I'm sorry.
Yes, hello.
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right. Sam's it's tricky. Like the show. He's really negative. Tricky, tricky. This little girly. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bumped her out. I had to leave real early.
Welcome to 6 quarters, 1 drink.
Is that me running into
This
something?
is locked. Yeah, I just walked right into that. I walked in and went badoom, and I was like, I'm not going in there. Hey, apparently there's a handle. You gotta click on the, that's, boo, boo, boo. Yeah. All right, 4-quarter gag with another right hook to the nuts because I don't seem to be able to talk properly. All right. Welcome to the only school where the class clown is most likely to become valedictorian. I said valedictorian. I offer the following valedictorian. You will listen to me. Welcome to the show. We've given you the power to predict the future, but so far we've held back the power of fuck, damn, so good till the end. Is it screwing us up because we have the
ratio backwards?
Yeah, but there really is 5 of them, and that's it, right?
5, that's it.
All right, here's what I remember. All right, you ready? This is what happens when we write down a card for the solution to a puzzle, and then we lose the card. So we're actually trying to figure out our own puzzle because I don't remember how it goes. And Jonathan is convinced he remembers, but we can't solve our own goddamn puzzle. I think I'm comfortable right here. No, that'll be fine. Here, we'll shoot again, and then this time I'll go, I'll say, next time, we'll see you.
All right. Those are pretty good. Those are some pretty good ones that that hit the cutting room floor. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Serpico?
I was just saying those are awesome. You know, I'll tell you what, it's stuff like that kind of like hits home that you've actually done like a really awesome video podcast for the last year. Like it really is incredible, like what you've done with Scam School. And I hate to get like
all misty-eyed.
Feel real. This is an achievement. I know.
It's a brodeo. It's a brodeo. All right, well, I tell you what. Hey, Tom,
seriously.
Tom, will you do me a favor? Will you actually let Eileen know to call on in? I'm having trouble.
You want me to just go get her?
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and do that. And in the
All
meantime, we're going to celebrate.
Just keep me on the line, and I'll go grab her.
All right, here. Meanwhile, we're going to put together. This is not a Scam School thing. This is one of my favorite BB Live Show things put together by DJ Z. This is good.
There's too many dicks on the dance floor.
Too many dicks on the dance floor. Too many dicks on the dance floor.
Too many dicks.
Too many dicks on the dance floor. Too many dicks.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this, Jonathan?
Too many dicks.
No.
Going to the party, sipping on the party. Wanna meet a hottie, but there's aren't even Molly. Baby haven't Tommy, the running from the army. The only boobs I see tonight will be made up on origami.
Letters make it understood. It ain't good if there's too much wood. Make sure you know before you go. The dance floor rojo ratio 5-to-1 is a rodeo. Test either like it's time to go. Wait outside all night to find 20 dudes in a common line. Too many dicks on the dance floor. Easy to fix. Too many dicks on the dance floor. Spread out the dicks.
Too many dudes with too many dicks. Too close to my shit. Too hard to meet chicks. I need better odds, more broad, less rods. I came to do battle. Skedaddle with the counter prods.
Too many men, too many boys, too many misters, not enough sisters. Too much time on too many hands. Not enough ladies, too many mans. Too many dicks, too many dongs, too many slugs. Now sing this song.
All right. And on that note, we bring the person who made it all possible, Biggie Paws herself, Miss Eileen Rivera. How are you doing, Eileen?
Hey, what's up, Brian?
I am so happy to actually have
Eileen.
Now this is there's Johnny Zavant saying hello. You say hi to Johnny. You remember Johnny Z?
What's
Howdy.
up, Johnny? How are you?
We're all back together. By
Take
the
it
way,
in there.
this is your second appearance on my Travesty of a podcast because you stopped by for the Tonight Show thing. That was really kind of you to come all the way down to L.A. just to hang out in my hotel and do the BB Live Show while we could watch the Tonight Show together. That was really nice.
Solidarity, man. Solidarity.
By the way, Bonnie had no idea. She's heard your name a lot and she's heard me talk about you, but all she heard was what a rough day it was with the Tonight Show and stuff. And then so she goes on to BBLiveShow, and there I am in a hotel room with some girl she's never seen before, and she had this moment of, what's going on here? So hey, talk to us. So what's your favorite Scam School memory, man? This has been a big deal. It's been over a year now. I guess all the way back to December of 2007. That's when we met and started working on this thing.
Yeah, I met you and Johnny on Market Street in San Francisco, and I had no idea you were going to have the hair.
Oh, you didn't know what I looked like or anything?
No. I don't. I think I just got notes from Martin Sargent.
That is hilarious.
This is what happened. I was contracted at Revision 3 to work on another show that never happened. And then Marty says to me, "Hey, Eileen, do you have time to field produce this pilot?" I said, "Oh, okay. Well, what is it?" And coming from Marty, I'm like, "Oh my God, what is it going to be?" No idea. I know there's web drifter stuff.
It's called Poop Scooping Lesbians.
I'm like, what is he asking me to do? And then I read your treatment. I thought, oh well, this guy's actually smart. Okay, well this.
That was your first mistake. I fooled you from the beginning. That was my first scam.
And then, we set it all up. We had that one day of shooting. I met you guys on Market Street. I remember we went and got pizza. We, talked about it. And then we got to the bar, and it was sort of like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Dude, none of us knew.
And then the bar got mad because we turned on a big light. I mean,
it was like
totally intruding.
The co-owner number one said, "Hey, I know it'd be great. You should shoot at my bar." And we're like, "Okay, I guess we'll shoot at your bar." And co-owner 2, who was working at the bar, was just was like, "What the hell are you guys doing here? Why are you shining these lights in business? That's not cool. That's interrupting our business."
You're scaring all the cockroaches.
Yeah, dude. That's exactly what it was.
Suddenly everybody was all like, "Oh, they can see what I look like. I'm not getting any numbers."
I remember clear as day turning the switch, and the light came on. And the first thing, plain as day, you hear one guy go, "Whoa, is there a problem, officer?" They were not happy to have us there. It was pretty unreal. We learned a lot that first night about a lot of stuff you think would be easy, no big deal, turns out to be is not so much easy and is a big deal.
Yeah, just even getting people to do, to come on camera can be a difficult thing.
Oh, it was brutal.
Especially early on.
Yeah, it was brutal. At least now I've got the business cards. That was one of the smart things I did was print up some of these so I could be like, "No, we're a legitimate operation. You'll be famous on the internet. It'll be great."
We'll make you a star. We do this show. It's awesome. Lascivious grin.
It's all people scamming each other. Sexy. Well, that's good. So what are you disappointed? By the way, let's check in real quick with our poll. And it looks like, oh man, Human Chimney and Balls of Fire are neck and neck.
Wow.
Don't forget that you guys can. I'm really surprised because the live shows were super strong contenders right at the beginning, and seem to have really weakened in the face of. By the way, the two other, these two finals, they're both fire effects. People seem to dig on the fire.
Well, maybe they need to know the history behind the Human Chimney. They know the lore.
The lore of the Human Chimney. Wait, is there something you want to share, or is there something?
Well,
there was a mini controversy
that
my first interaction
wait a minute.
Brian was.
Hold on. We just had a really.
My face is frozen.
We just had a really fortuitous freeze here. This is awesome.
That's my super relaxed side.
This is what happens to you after you do the Human Chimney too many times. Your face, it does this. Yep. It sticks this way. Everybody is continuing to drink. I'm sorry, what's that?
It might be April 7th, but it's always 420 with Dr. Savant.
with Johnny Savant, right?
Hey, I'm down here in New Mexico, man. What do you expect?
No, that's hilarious. All right, hold on. We're about to get everything fixed here. In the meantime, we're just going to enjoy your lovely mug. We've got.
I'm running back with 20 kilos.
CVSA.
CVSA, yeah, that's right. There you go. All right, so there we go. We got
Las
us back
Locos
in
kick
here.
your balls into outer space.
I made a guy cuss in Spanish today. That was fun.
Yeah, I'd ask you to say it,
Yeah.
but I guess I won't.
Well, it was during my show, and I got something right, and he just started rattling off stuff that I didn't understand.
Oh,
And
like
he
like
just
you know,
walked
F you. This is effing amazing. You're effing the devil, and
But I guess that's what he was saying. I don't know.
you would like to think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Who knows what it actually was?
All right, hold on. Here we go. We got most of the quad laser reassembled here. Let me just do source number 3 to get Biggie Paz back on.
Quad
And-
laser, attorney at law.
And there we go. Okay, so we're back.
Hey.
So anyway, back to the yeah, there was a bit of a controversy about the human chimney effect because there was a marketed effect. It was marketed, but it was taken off the market. And what people didn't realize, people were like, oh, this is that same effect. Brian Brushwood, he ripped off this guy. And they don't realize that I'm the guy who taught that guy how to do it to begin with. So that was exciting. All right, so what do you got for us, Eileen?
Can we not use names? Is everything like
Oh,
redacted?
no. Yeah, everything's cool. It's Daniel Garcia. I mean, I'm saying because the majority of the people won't have any idea who Daniel Garcia is or
No, yeah, you're
necessarily care, you know.
This is a pronoun-only
Screw
conversation.
Yeah. So, all right.
What
so
are the antecedents?
What is your most vivid memory of the last year of shooting Scam School?
My most vivid memory. Well, I mean, first comes to mind just because it was so recent was South by Southwest and all the stuff that we shot there, which was pretty fun.
That was intense. That whole set of shoots, by the way, very intense.
Very intense. Very intense. I mean, that last night we were shooting, you know, I think I pushed you till midnight, and I'm like, all right, this is enough. He wants to go to the Facebook party. Let's let him go.
Well, and I didn't even get to, you know. I mean, not that it matters,
you didn't
but
go? I thought you did.
no, we ended up going to Ginger Man, and wait, was that where we ended up? I ended up hooking up with Tom, and I got to meet what's his name?
Oh no, that was the night before.
Okay.
And you got to meet Jonathan Colton.
Jonathan
quick,
Colton,
right?
yeah, which was very, very cool. I got to meet him again and work the same gig with him. But
Yeah.
all right, so I think is it time to call? You know what? I'm gonna have to call this as a. We're gonna have to do a face-off. This one's too close to call. I think clearly we have two advancers.
Yeah.
Fired.
All right. Well, do you got anything else to say to us before we say bye-bye? And thank you so much because, I mean, I'm telling you, Eileen, it has been an amazing, amazing year and a half. And I know that you're the one doing the real work out there. I'm just the idiot who drinks and does card tricks for a living. And I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for the show. Everything that the show's become, everything that the kudos that the show's gotten, I really attribute to you and getting everything. You know, you really get the
thanks.
show.
You know, the show has been so fun to produce. Early on when I was editing all the shows, total blast. And I still enjoy, you know, even though I'm not editing the show as much anymore, I still
You've got to enjoy that even
get to
better.
get
The
better.
not editing of the shows has to be even better than the editing of the shows.
And it's just been a blast. I mean, every time, you know, I see you every day at the edit.
That was a very effective no comment there.
Such a
on
diplomat.
that. That was good.
Wait,
though.
what?
That
I
was
didn't
good.
hear you.
Politically correct.
I said you said early on when I was editing the shows, it was fun, and then, you know, now I don't edit, and I said that the not editing of the shows has to be even more fun than the editing of the shows because you actually have other people that you could just point and be like, you did that all wrong, and I would imagine that's even better. I don't know.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
And I did it. I locked it again. You know what my problem is? I figured it out. I figured out that it has to do with me hitting the crossfade. Apparently, I'm crossfade happy, and that's what's causing me to lock that up. This is some very effective things we're figuring out, though. But meanwhile, neither of us look nearly as cool as Johnny Savant did when he.
Yeah, look at that.
You can try.
You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll
tell you what. This one looks like you've just given her some really bad news, and she's trying to handle it gracefully.
That is good. You know, I like that we have a game all worked out. We've got material. It becomes give a caption. As there we
It's
go.
either that or like, hey, remember that
we're
van
back with
I
the
have
audio.
with no windows?
All right, here we go. And we are back. And let me set the screen capture back on, Eileen. But look, on behalf of everybody in the chat room, on behalf of everybody who's enjoying the show, thank you so much, Eileen. Eileen, you've been absolutely amazing. Round of applause for Eileen, everyone.
Cheers.
All right.
And I miss you too.
All right, so let's do this. Hard cuts only from now on. That's what I'm up to. But checking back in. All right, I'm gonna drop your call, Eileen.
That's it.
Thank you again. There we go. And now let's check in with the content. Okay, so I think officially we're gonna have to do a face-off here, right? We're down to the final two. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, Mr.
Here's what I think you should do. I think you should, number one, the live shows, valiant effort. Everybody, give them their due, but they're off the table. It's Human Chimney versus Eat My Gigantic Balls of Fire, and it should be like a hard 3 minutes, like a down, like the last furlough. And we just hype the ever-loving shit out of it.
Okay.
And we have
we're just
one
gonna
super
plow
exciting
straight through.
climax.
Okay, all right, you know what?
Plow right through.
Now's
Right
your chance.
through.
Now's your chance to break the story, guys. Here's what you need to do. You need to break the story, Twitter out that it's down to Human Chimney versus Eat My Balls, and that they need to come in and join the poll to decide the ultimate Scam School episode of the entire last year. I'm going to stop this poll. I'm going to remove the poll. And so now
You need to come eat my balls.
Round.
Exactly. Just make sure that everybody
That's
knows
just the end
that
of the
the
sentence.
voting will take place at weirdthings.com. That's where all of your votes will be counted.
That's right. And make sure to watch G4 Underground while you're voting. Otherwise, your vote doesn't count. The Human Chimney. You know what? I'm afraid I'm writing down. I put Eat My Balls of Fire first and Human Chimney second, and I'm afraid that even the order of this poll may affect the outcome because one has a funnier title than the other. You know, I'd like to. I don't know. It'll be very interesting.
Do concurrent.
All right, now here's the thing. We've got while we set this up, we have our last batch of highlights, and I got to tell you, this is an idea I had a little while ago, and I kicked it over to one of our most prominent forum users and abusers, Rabid Badger, who put together what I think is one of my favorite of these segments. Here we go. We're gonna watch this while we make this happen. Here we go. Do your voting, people.
Vote it up.
Put a too fine a point on it.
The wisdom of the YouTube.
Oh man. Those ad hominem arguments.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that anyone on YouTube knows the meaning of that phrase, dude. I like your air.
Hey, that's good.
Let your daughters
Wait,
know
is that irony?
Is what I love that they had to explain this.
That's when we knew we did a good job.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yes, do it immediately.
I like the loving look at the horseshoe.
I was feeling the love at that moment, and the fear of Dennis Rogers.
You overcame it.
That was in response. Somebody said, "I figured out right away." Big thanks to Rabbit Badger. That was awesome. Very well executed. That was in every way what I hoped it would be. Right there. All right, here we go. We're about to declare a winner. Then we're going to open up the phone lines. Don't forget, in just a moment, you'll be able to call in at 866-462-4424. You'll be able to Skype in at BBLiveShow. We're going to go open lines. Joining us, as I've said before, we've got Justin Robert Young from iTricks and G4 Underground. And we've got Mr. Johnny Zavant, currently miles away from the Mexican border. I'm not sure what that means. And just to check in, Mr. Secretary General, what are we down to? What's our status here, buddy?
Well, we're looking at Human Chimney coming out of the gates and just acting all fierce, and of course, Eat My Balls, always a double trouble
can you
presence.
Can you just show everybody your notes? Because I look over and you look like you just hold it up there so everyone can see. He's just got two notes, and
that's all I need.
Human Chimney, Eat My Balls.
Smoke my chimney and eat my balls.
Okay, so we're getting very close here at the end. By the way, if you want to vote, there's a little vote thing right up there. Click on that vote thing. You may have to actually register with Ustream. I'm not sure. Do you have to register, or can you be unregistered? Jury? What's the story with that? Hello?
To vote?
Yeah.
No. You can just vote unregistered.
Oh,
Vote
unregistered.
dirty,
Yeah, okay.
You don't need any.
Open multiple windows and cheat the vote. That's what you have to do.
No
All
voter
right.
ID cards here.
Do you guys want to know what the status is
at?
at?
It looks like, Eat My Balls is making Human Chimney do just that in the voting.
Let me tell you,
trouncing.
this will be very surprising to me. I mean, first of all, we have essentially the first episode and the latest episode neck and neck. Wait, is this the latest episode? This is the current episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy cow, this
Might
is
as well
freaking
be.
huge. I mean, that's the first episode and the last episode neck and neck in our 1-year fight to the finish. Ace to Tech says no. Everyone says
yes.
no.
No filler in this show.
History versus past.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe it. I tell you what, we're going to keep voting open
Oh, here we go. Drink it down. Old and new. It's like Nambla. Hello.
Oh.
Old and young, it's like that. Okay, I gotcha. That took me a second. All right. All right. Oh, here we go. We got somebody calling in here. Voting is still open. Brett Rounceville is joining us on the phone. Brett, you got some video for us, buddy?
Brett!
Oh, yeah. It's coming. Hold on. Here we go.
Man, this is huge.
Hey Brian, I was trying to convince him to move out to Austin.
Wait, hang on one second. Let me get this. You all just got rickrolled. All right, let me do. There it is. Joining us, the Amtrekker, Brett Rounceville. How you doing, man?
Let's get down to business now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We got
now you can go
Serpico,
faster.
and we got Eminem, I guess. I don't know. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Brett, for getting in here. It was a little bit congested. For the first time, I ran into too many dicks on the dance floor. It was.
No.
It was. I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have. But
Really?
I don't know. Is it? All of a sudden, I'm not sure.
No.
But, what
It's
happened
not.
was apparently I can have even more people on the Uvu, which I must say is running phenomenally well. Both of you guys both this guy and this guy are running the Mac temporary, the beta version, and apparently to add, I can apparently have up to 6 people, which would be great, so we can look like we're CNBC
That's
or something.
Crazy action there.
Maybe we can give bad advice while we're at it as well.
Yeah, this is a new thing too. I don't know if you've ever seen this angle, but on Skype right now, I can actually see all 4 of you guys. And used to, I could only see it on Ustream, and it would be delayed by like 20 seconds.
Oh, well, we got it all fixed up, yeah. So now I'm streaming out kicking out the jams
Nice.
right here. Okay, real quick, let me check in one more time with our. Oh my goodness, this is it, guys. It comes down to which is the best, the human chimney, or eat my balls of fire. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be heavy duty.
Come on.
By the way, what's your?
Is there no love for the nostalgia? Come on, people. Seriously.
Do you want to?
This is a travesty.
All right, let's handicap this. First of all, Brett, you think that this is over now? You think in the next 2 minutes we got?
I missed the poll again. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Let's
the
see it
poll.
again.
We are down to eat my balls of fire versus the human chimney. Only 5 votes separate the two. The human chimney, the very first episode of Scam School. Eat my balls of fire, the most latest episode of Scam School. Both of them very likely to kill you. So there's a lot to consider here. Brett, what's your prediction here?
Those are some strong exit polls I see right there, but I gotta say, all things being equal, it's probably just gonna keep gaining ground on both of them, right? I'm thinking it's eat my balls. What? But. I gotta say, I was a little disappointed that the New York live show didn't stand alone, because that's when I met Mr. Johnny Z and yours truly.
That's right.
That's right, yeah.
And in fact, it was.
And then you showed up for lunch.
Yeah. All I knew is that we were gonna have dinner with Jim Louderback.
Oh, that's right. It was before that. Yeah.
Yeah. We were gonna have dinner with Jim Louderback, and we show up there, and then all of a sudden this guy shows up. He's just like, "Hey, you're Brian, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Awesome. I'm gonna hang out with you guys." And I'm like,
we had a little mini powwow.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. The two of us, me and Johnny Z, we go over like, who's this guy? You know,
who is
this just a fan? I don't know what's going on. We didn't know that Jim had invited you out.
Yeah.
And we certainly didn't know how badass you were at the time. So
that was so funny too, because I was in Virginia that morning. I got the call from Jay Louderby, and he was like, "Hey, you want to come to dinner with Brian Brushwood and I tonight?" I was like, gee, I'm in Virginia. Yeah, sure, what the hell?
Yeah, that's one of the nice things an unemployed vagrant can do. But man...
Let me hop a hobo train to New York.
What was awesome was less than 24 hours later, we're up there splitting a 12-pack of like Natty Light on the roof of some building in the middle of downtown Manhattan while it rains all around us. That was pretty good.
And lest we forget Le Cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah, like $14 Le Cheeseburger in New York. That was intense. Holy cow. Man, good times. All right, let's check in with the, I don't know, man. 4 votes. We're so close.
But by the way, 4 votes. This is, you're entering into the last days of disco here for the first anniversary Brian Brushwood Spectacular, and only 4 votes separate the champion from the first loser.
The champion for the first loser. I don't know. I'm going to extend the voting here another 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, and I'm going to put up the impassioned plea that says vote now. There we go. I think the @ signs really make it happen. Well, let's check in. Let us check in with Bretzicle's favorite memory. What is that? Your favorite memory would be the New York stuff?
That was pretty cool. I was actually there for the St. Louis live show pre Scam School also.
Did we meet that time, or you just saw the show?
I saw the show. I think we may have been introduced, but I think it was like a really quick in-passing between 2 drunken internet web wannabes.
Yeah, because both of us were only wannabes at that point. Neither of us were anybody at the time.
Yeah.
This is before you were nominated for a Streamy, and before I was nominated for, I guess, a Wonder How To award. No, iTunes named the top podcast.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
You were both tapping on the glass, wondering how you can get into the party.
Yeah.
I remember we walked in, we're like, this is what it means to be a rock star for them. Like, how do we get everybody in here clapping like that for you? Like, we'll work on it.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this, Jonathan, but you can be seen in the St. Louis episode. When it pans over the crowd, it goes from one to the other. Hang on, let's go ahead and add another person to this party here. Joining us on the air, DJ Z himself, Zach Holder. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, doing wonderful, Brian. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. Let me get you turned up there. Let me turn this down here. Here we
Zach.
go.
Hey, what's up?
So what's what, buddy?
I'm calling to give you congrats on the 1 year, of course.
Yes.
And I sent you a link to a video I just threw together that you and Johnny Z will not be proud of.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I know exactly what this is.
Son.
Oh, my God.
Is it... Brian, don't tell me you put that video online.
I did not put it online, but apparently... I'm assuming...
The one...
The question is...
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I know the one you're... I mean, I assume... I'm going to say it's funny.
Yes.
It's funny, see?
Oh, man.
Let me...
Pirates, I'm... Oh.
Hang on, I gotta preview it. I might have to edit this a bit. Oh, shit, it's all produced and everything as well. Oh.
I just threw together in about 20 minutes.
Eat My Balls of Fire, only one vote up.
Are you kidding me? Are we neck and neck? Get out of town!
Yes, it was tied for a while.
Oh
Only
my
one
God!
vote away. Human
Eat My
Chimney
Balls
is
of
one
Fire
vote
up by
away.
only one vote.
It's 2 votes away from winning. 2 votes away from winning.
The
2
Human
votes
Chimney,
away.
Eat My Balls of Fire. This is
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Tied.
Tied.
50-50, 100.
Are they tied? Neck and neck? I don't
Human
believe
Chimney,
it.
Eat My
Get
Balls
out
of
of
Fire.
town.
Jockeys are going to town.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Human Chimney takes the lead. 51-50.
The Human Chimney back from behind. The comeback
It's
kid.
a Cinderella story.
It is a Cinderella story. Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. It's unreal. All right.
Oh, they're up by 2. They're up by 2. That's one more vote exciting.
Oh shit.
All right, hold on. I'm a little bit worried about this.
It's clean.
Oh my God. This is DJ Z's power.
All right, you're finished.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
You know, if I am getting this all on film, I know I hate you. What type of computer before I leave? All right.
Oh my God!
Okay, are you about done? Yeah. All right. What do you guess you are? Bad thing is a cock on my face. No, not a cock. All right. Some kind of old person? No. Okay, that's okay. All right. I don't know what my guess is. Like I've been run over by something, or shat upon by something. No. Either run over or shat upon. Okay, now we gotta get the reactions. This is that moment. What is that? What is this? I'm ice, and I got an arrow pointing down to my tracheotomy. You're vanilla ice. I'm vanilla ice. With the hair. With the hair, and because I'm white. And because I rap and dance. Exactly. And I'm crying because my career is in the shitter. Exactly. Thank you, turd metaphor. Thank you, I love it. I propose you wear that for the rest of the day. Yes.
Me trying to get all that off without using my hands.
I'm going to do this instead of the straight jacket escape from now on.
Holy cow.
Oh, man.
Oh. As you always do, sir. Very, very well played. Wow. Thank you very much for ruining my life.
Zach.
Well played.
Oh.
Zach.
That's how entertaining Arkansas
another version
is.
of that. I'm uploading to YouTube.
You what?
I have another version of that. I'm uploading to YouTube.
Oh, please.
No. Just so you know, that's what happens
That's what happens when there's
This
no
happens
beer.
in Arkansas without internet.
Yeah, when there's no internet and no beer, like it's a dry county and there's no internet, and they're like, the hell are we going to do? And we're like, I know, let's stick tape on each other's face and not let each other... Whose idea was that anyway? Whose brilliant idea was that?
That was yours, and then I went along with it.
God damn, it was the worst idea I've ever
That's
had.
a great idea. That'd be fantastic. And then Zach's all like, video camera, YouTubes. Yes.
Highly recommend that nobody ever go without... look, that's not right.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody
What do
is
you guess
drunk.
you are?
That's a terrible idea. That's shame on it.
I love the Kurt Ferguson thing.
No, I can't watch anymore.
Yeah, dude, no kidding. All right, let us check in.
Oh, man.
With
That
our
beats me,
poll.
though. Last time I was in Arkansas, I just sat in the rain
I
for
thought that was
43 hours
50-50.
straight.
Wait, hold on. Still one vote apart?
Wow.
All right, we got to do it.
Yes, 55-54.
All right, here's what we're going to do. I am going to play a mashup that I swore I'd never play again.
Tied. 55-55.
We're tied again. Get out of town. You guys are
Dude,
messing
I think
me
the
up.
classy thing to do here is to call it even. I mean, if the first show and the last show are the best two shows around, Scam School FTW, period.
All right. What's that Serpico you were saying?
You got to set the clock at 60 seconds.
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
This comes to an end in a minute from now.
Let me do this. I'm gonna set this mashup so it only has exactly 60 seconds remaining. All right, go.
There we go. Oh, the human chimney takes a one-vote lead. We have only 60 seconds left until this entire big monkey circus comes to a shattering halt. And right now, the human chimney up by one vote, folks.
40 seconds. I'm gonna hide it from now on.
The old school.
I'm gonna hide it until we get to the end. This is huge. We are close to an ending. This is it.
There we go, folks.
Don't forget the poll is right there. Click on the poll.
Chimney.
Oh, man. This is it.
I'm a fan of the chimney.
Is there anything left to vote?
This is it. When it ends, I'm going to stop the poll. Stopping the poll in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll is stopped. The poll is stopped. The poll is stopped.
It's over.
The poll is stopped.
The human chimney.
We've got a winner. The human chimney. The inaugural episode by one freaking vote. This is hardcore history, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen anything like this in all my days and days of podcasting. The human chimney coming from behind. It's unreal. I can't believe it. They counted out right from the beginning. The flash and trash of the youngsters, the kids out there. They had everybody fooled. But when it really came down to it...
Hey, Brian.
What's up?
You guys, that means they're telling you your work has gone downhill since the first episode.
Fuck you. All right, so anyway...
No, that's the classy thing to do would have been to call it for both of them, man.
I would like to point out that it went downhill and then came up to where now almost as good as we were during the first episode.
You gained momentum.
Holy cow.
There we go.
That was amazing.
We started it at 11 and have kept it at 11.
That's right. We're still rocking at 11. That's what it really boils down to. Wow. That was absolutely incredible. Okay, we've got one more tidbit for you guys. Thanks to Patrick for getting this over to us. Let me show you in the early days of promoting Scam School. In the early days of promoting Scam School, we did a bunch of
can
stuff.
Can you tweet me that link?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. But in the early days, we did a bunch of stuff. Now this is an okay media appearance. It's not. I'm not gonna call it my best one ever, right? But I am gonna say that it has some features that none of the other ones have because they insisted. They're like, well, we need like 5 or 6 bits to do because we don't know what's gonna work. And so. Well, I'm like, well, a couple of these need somebody else to be there. Could we get somebody to volunteer? And they're like, no. Why don't you just have this guy? And they pointed to Johnny, to this guy right here, Johnny Savant. And let me kill that. There we go. They put it in Johnny Savant, and so they had him there. They had him there at the ready in case we needed to go to him for the other bits. But meanwhile, it's hilarious because it's just a whole segment, and for no explanation whatsoever, there's this guy. Oh, hold on, we got to sit through this
Quality
ad.
is why Toyota has won more Best
Why don't
Car
you
for
go
the Money
bugger
awards than any other
yourself,
manufacturer. Find out more at
They weren't always
Toyota.com.
commercial. I remember back when this clip.
This BB Live brought to you by Toyota.
There we go.
And host of the show Scam School says, and he's here to tell us just how to do it. Welcome, Brian Brushwood.
Howdy, guys.
All right. Now, good to meet you. Now, you're the host of Scam School.
Right.
What's Scam School?
Scam School is the only show about social engineering at the bar and on the street. Everything from
And we have no
cutting ahead of
idea.
lines to
We have
scamming
no
free
idea
drinks to
what
street
the
cons
cameras
and
are
swindles.
doing.
That's
We
what
don't.
Scam School is
Is
all
the
about.
camera on me?
Yes, correct.
Is it wide shot?
Right now,
what's going on?
Have your tricks really helped you pick up girls, get free beer, stuff
Well,
like
I'm
that?
a happily married man with 2 little girls, but
Okay.
I did make the mistake of challenging myself once to prove how good these scams were and scam as many free drinks as I could, and the night ended very drunkenly. So yes, I can vouch they definitely worked.
All right, let's get to some of the good stuff. Show us some of the tricks, and please, folks, he's a professional. All right, do not try this at home.
Jonathan,
Yeah, go to Scam School.
he's
and then
holding the
learn
bar
how
to make
do
sure it
at
doesn't
home.
go anywhere.
Your first one's called the Human Chimney.
This one's called the Human Chimney. Our very first episode, we teach how to do this one here. It doesn't always work, but when it does work, you get a cool effect. Didn't work.
A little mini failed it for you.
I love how he still get quiet for that.
Okay. Now that was good.
You like that?
I like that one. All
You like
right,
that?
got another
The most
one
important
called
thing
the-
is, does this guy at the end of the
Human
bar like it?
jackal-
That's what I want to know.
jack-o'-lantern. This one's a little riskier.
It makes
This
him
one you
shift
gotta-
his weight.
Again, we teach this one in Scam School in an upcoming episode.
Yeah, you
But
did a
this
good
is how
job
you
of
do the
showing your
jack-o'-lantern.
enthusiasm.
Is he still over there? Yup.
That one looks like
Okay.
it would hurt too.
Yeah, that one there's a steep learning curve, but we teach the techniques. You know, you learn it a bit at a time. It's not too difficult.
All right, moving on with our safety lesson. Here you go.
Yeah, we're going to do something called the human blockhead. I've got 9 4.5-inch nails. Which one do you want to use?
Oh, anyone?
Yeah,
How about
sure,
that
pick a
one?
nail in
That
here.
one.
I hope
Pull it
that
out,
40
make sure it's
years
not
from
very
now,
blurred.
this will be on a blooper reel for me too.
Oh
It'll be
my
like,
God,
yeah.
Make sure it doesn't
Awkward
block when you
beginnings.
don't look good. This is actually an old sideshow stunt, and as I mentioned, it was called the human blockhead. Here we go. Now, some people think that this is just an illusion, or maybe I'm sliding the nail down the side of my face. I wish those folks were right.
Oh, God.
Other people think it's a trick nail, but I swear it's not. Thank you for the pity laugh. Here we go.
Oh, yes.
You should
All right,
cut
now here's
to
the
Johnny Z
important
right
part.
there.
I need you to reach forward with your pinching fingers.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, and grab. Just
And Johnny
that
Z
nail
was
right
such a
there.
good sport.
Just
He's sitting
the
there
tip
acting like he's
of
seeing
the
this for the
nail.
first time. He's just like, oh my goodness, this is
And that is a
outrageous.
souvenir for you of this fantastic interview. You like
No
that?
way
Did
a
we
mere
say
mortal
don't
can
try
do
these at
such a
home?
thing.
I hope we did. All right, wait. Okay, the last one, human blowtorch.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's do a little bit of fire eating. I don't know that we're teaching fire eating just yet on Scam School, but let's go ahead and do a little history lesson on the history of fire eating. The concept of resistance to fire is as old as history itself, but the first written account of a fire eater occurs in 1607. And it looks a little something like that. You can get fancy.
I love
I
the
think
totally
that's
dead
how the
applause
people at a
right
bar,
there.
yeah.
That is right. There we go.
How'd you get started doing all this stuff, man?
You know, I started...
Hold on, I'm going to continue.
You know, they always ask you questions when your mouth is full.
Yeah, right?
Just on a lark, I threw in that human blockhead gag, hammering the nail in the nose, and the impression it made was so strong, it blew all this knuckle-busting stuff out of the water. I was like, well, if being a weirdo is what people like, then I'm going to have to learn how to eat fire and start learning some bar scams and making that stuff
Very
work.
cool. All right, well, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. And to learn more about all these magic tricks, you can just check out Brian's show, Scam School, on revision3.com. And for more info, go to our website,
Consult this
cw11.com.
dude with the mohawk.
Morning news. And we'll hook you up. Again, we say don't
He'll
try this at
hook you
home.
up.
Go to Scam School first.
All right, there
That's
you
how
go.
you learn.
All right, when we come back, breakfast blasts.
Breakfast
This yogurt
blasts.
is
Yes,
loaded
thank
with
goodness
twice the
we've got
protein of
those
regular.
all worked out.
Bless you.
Also known as colon blow.
I think the fun thing should have been Yeah, it should have been like, hey, and then for my final effect, I'm going to make this unrepentant skinhead renounce his Zionist conspiracy.
All right. So, hey, Brett, if you don't mind, I've got somebody else who's an early fan of Scam School on the Skype line. But anything else you want to say? Anything to plug? Anything you want to tell people about?
Oh, I just want you people to take down William Shatner in every way imaginable for the next 12 months. I don't care what you have to do or who you have to hurt. William Shatner will pay.
You know what? You're going to feel really bad. He's going to die like tomorrow of a heart attack, and you're going to take all that back. Or will you?
I wouldn't feel like a huge douchebag. I don't know if I'd actually take it back or not.
You know what? They're rubbing it in your face. They say apparently he was on Kimmel the next night talking about how he won the Streamy Award for it.
Oh, that son of a bitch. I need that tape. Someone get me that tape so I can put it at the end of a Amtrekker episode and make him look like more of an ass.
Holy cow. Hang on. I've got one more.
Over it.
What's that?
Just say so he can brood over it. I just see him going crazy.
Yeah,
just
totally.
in my corner like this. Shatner. Shatner.
Rosebud.
All right, well, I tell you what, we do have a big thank you for everything you've done, Brett, and we've got one parting gift for you right there. There it is.
Oh, God. And I'm out of here. Peace, kids. I'm done.
All right,
that's all I can take. I'm gone. I'm leaving you behind, not the other way around.
What?
I'm
Are
out
you
of
sure?
here.
What?
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.
All right, take care, man. It was good seeing you. All right, so calling in now, we're going to have Q from Q's house. Quentin Shear is going to call on in. We'll get him on the line. Q's house was also one of my favorite media appearances in the early days of promoting Scam School. Here it is right now. Look at that. Did you see the way I did that? I just sort of put that out there that he was going to call, and then all of a sudden, a booyakasha, it happened.
That was amazing.
You know what? There's Quentin, make sure to actually share your video here. I forgot that we're playing a drinking game as well. I totally spaced on this. And my job is to figure out, apparently the entire, here, let me actually show that right there. There we go. Apparently my job is to figure out what the secret code word that I have said apparently 8 times now. I've said it apparently 8 times now and caused everybody to drink, but I don't know what it is. And that would be largely the result of this guy over here. He's in charge of choosing the drinking word. But you know what?
I can't hold my lightsaber and drink at the same time.
What the hell? All right, hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me actually get this pulled over here because I'm super curious exactly what all this is about. There we go. Let me do that, and then I'm gonna select to capture this area. Man, I need to get more monitors. That's what I need. There we go. And that didn't work, so let me try that again. And joining us on the line is Q's house. It's Quentin Shear. How you doing, Q?
What's up, Brian? Can you hear us?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sure can.
Hey, Q.
Hey, you know this guy right here, don't you?
Hey.
Yeah, we just finished my own podcast, so now I've got me and Mr. Chris from Slackertown.com, one of my sponsors, and we're just sitting here drinking, waiting for you.
Obviously having some kind of rave. That's
playing with my lightsaber. Yeah, get the disco music playing with that great video you had.
Did you recognize Mr. Johnny Savant, a former guest on your show?
Of course I recognize. I ran into Johnny way back in the day at Universal Studios.
Back when he was under a totally different name.
Way back.
Totally different name. Johnny, you got to come back on the show under your new name.
Dude, I'm gonna be in Orlando for 6 weeks over the summer.
Oh,
awesome! Oh, and
in honor
of your 100th, we've got things from both Brian and Johnny. John, do you remember this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I sure
the
do.
Heineken bottle that you used to hammer in this nail into yourself and your business card and some predictions that have gone on. This is my collection of things that's been in People I Know.
Beat the collection of things that have been in people you know. I like that. That's good.
Yes. So we've saved that. That's our souvenir from all of your appearances.
Nice. I'm glad it's worked out so well.
And I've got the singed tapestries, Brian, from your appearance.
From the fire eating.
Amtrak was here in the corner as well.
Hey, by the way, this actually reminds me of something, and unfortunately, let me see if I can get this video thing quite worked out the way I want.
I like that you said that reminds me of something, and the title in the browser was 7 Most Horrifying Parasites.
Parasites, yeah, that was for for Brett's amusement only. But what it reminds me of, and actually I'm going to have to call this up, is as you know, I'm very bummed because I'm currently not scheduled to come back to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios.
Oh, they suck.
Yeah.
Well,
did you know
I can
that?
make some calls.
Can you actually?
Actually, yeah, I probably can. I know a bunch of people there. Although I got fired from there once upon a time, so I'll use the disguise, but I'll call for you.
Well, here's what's interesting to me is that some folks over at Orlando United have actually put together a petition, a Bring Back Brian Brushwood petition. And first of all, I'm not a huge believer in the power of online petitions, but I do know that when they turn this in, I would love for there to be more than 91 signatures on it. So I'm gonna leverage. I'm gonna leverage. Here we go. I just put that in the chat room. So I'm gonna just tell everyone, look, I'm not, even if you don't care who I am, even if you don't care about me or the show, just spare me the embarrassment of them turning in the petition with 91 freaking signatures on there. That's all I'm asking.
That was great. I got to meet your whole family drunk off their ass.
Holy shit, you are not kidding, man. They were hammered and they were unprepared. They were unprepared for Brian Brushwood being treated like a real star. And they went around going, "We're Brian Brushwood's family. Give us something for free." And people kept doing it. Like that laser, the lightsaber you had. They got one of those for free just by walking up and saying, "We're Brian Brushwood's family." And they got on the front of the line in the Men in Black ride just by walking up and saying, "I'm Brian Brushwood's family," and that worked too.
Are you kidding? I still drop your name everywhere I go.
That's good.
See what I can get for free.
That works out. So by the way, here's my plan. Here's how I think it's going to shake out with the petition thing. I think that there's no chance that they've made their decision for this year, and that's totally cool. I don't mind that. But I would love it if they really did get 1,000 signatures on this petition, and that Universal said, "Hey, you know what? Scam School, the top-rated podcast. What did I say? Voted a top podcast of iTunes 2008, and Brian Brushwood, and we saw the error of our ways, and we want to have you back. Here, let's see how many we got. We got 91 signatures now. We're gonna do a little refresh action, and then we have 94 signatures. So obviously we're already all caught up.
Nice. 4 people responded.
Forward progress,
you know what we can
Brian,
do? I write for a local paper down here, so I'll give you a call. We'll do a little interview, get a picture going up, and maybe we can get some media for that.
Well,
Chris, can you put that up on slackertown.com?
Absolutely.
All right. We're motivated for you, man.
I don't want to be accused of actually campaigning for myself, although clearly that's what I'm doing. But I do want to. Have a respectable, a respectable presence for it. Is all I'm trying to say. So, what's your best Scam School? Oh shoot! I haven't even told the story. I don't even know that I told the story. My favorite thing of all the media appearances I've done, Q's House was one of my favorite because they actually set up they punked me with my own gag because they're fans of Scam School. I show up and I'm sitting actually just to the left. Point to where I was sitting. I was sitting just to your right there, Quentin. Point to your right. There we go. In that seat right there, and I noticed halfway through the episode, I'm like, dude, that chick, she's got a really long ash on her cigarette. I was like, I should tell her about the ash. I wonder if she's doing that on purpose. And I look over and I'm like, dude, Q's got a really long ash. Oh, I should totally tell these guys
my
about
ash
the gag.
Is long.
That would be hilarious. And then they all start busting out laughing because like 8 people all in the room. I was the only one not smoking. Everyone that was smoking, and they all had 3-inch ashes on there, and I didn't even notice because I'm such an
we were all
idiot.
hotboxing in this little room that where we shoot from. And I've got this big long story. It's really in depth and
this total Edward R. Murrow monologue you're going on.
And the whole point of it was to distract you from our I had a special signal, like I tapped my cigarette twice on the mic stand, and that's how we knew to all light up.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a lot of fun.
We made Mrs. Angry Shirt.
Oh, where is Mrs. Angry Shirt? You got to show the viewers.
Mrs. Angry Shirt, can you? She's actually crucified on my wall. You know,
this is great. They busted out and they pulled out Mrs. Angry Shirt.
To see if she can pull that in. But yeah, we made a puppet. No, back. Hold on, Brad. There you go. We made a puppet out of burlap. Mr. Happy Pants' wife, Mrs. Angry Shirt.
Yeah, Mrs. Angry Shirt.
And Mrs. Angry Shirt's coming right now.
Oh, look at that.
I saw Mr. Happy Pants got giant at South by Southwest.
She's like Mrs. Doubtfire, let's see if I can.
Hello, children. I am Mrs. Angry Shirt. I love nothing more than when Mr. Happy Pants makes me really, really angry. Get angry, Mr. Happy Pants. I'm the reason why he's so flippin' happy.
Clearly, I have too much time on my hands.
So law school's not as busy as you claim.
It's all. In all honesty, it drives me to such madness where I spend a weekend sewing burlap. I did.
All right, hold on. Whoa. Oh, what's going on here? Hold on. Something's screwy.
All right. Yes. It took me a second there. Sorry about that. Where are you? This is Angry Shirt. You dirty, dirty whore. Come on. There we go. Mrs. Angry Shirt. Get over
Tell me
here.
how you like it, Daddy.
Closer. Closer. I command you, get closer to the screen. Yes. Yes. Now, rub your nipples. Rub your nipples. Yes. Obey, Mr. Happy Pants, your dark master.
Oh, dude, I can't do it.
Silence. Now, remove your shirt. Slowly. Excellent. Yes.
It seems I don't have fingers. I can't unbutton them.
Get somebody else to do it in a sexy, sexy manner. And quit moving so fast. Your webcam is of a poor quality, and you're too goddamn blurry. Excellent. Yes. Put this on your G4 Underground, jackass. All right.
Actually glued on.
God damn it, woman. Fucking rip off your nipples if need be. I demand sexual satisfaction. What do you got? You're a damn blurry ghost. Fine. I do have a second place request. For this one, it involves the big one behind you. I want to see... Well, you see, I'm a bit of a cuckold. And I'm afraid I need to see Mrs. Angry Shirt done from behind by the large man behind her. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, my hand! Oh, my God, it's all sticky.
I do believe we just violated the Ustream terms of service.
And you violated my hand. I'm so ashamed.
Holy cow, the power of Happy Pants compelled him. That was amazing.
Can
Happy
you show
Pants...
me on the puppet where he was violating your hand?
Well, this evening has really gone downhill. That's...
I have a tendency to do that everywhere I go.
If Mrs. Angry Shirt
I'm
didn't
sorry.
want it, then why is she dressing like that?
Yeah, dude, all dressed in burlap. Sexy burlap. Wow. Yeah, where is that picture? Somebody sent me the picture of the Pet O'Brien, the want to see my van pic. Oh, my God. Well, Q, that was pretty much exactly what it was like doing your show. That experience there is pretty much what it was like for two hours on the show.
Non-stop burlap fucking.
That was really something. I would just like to point out that
You got a purty mouth.
Welcome to the South.
Wow.
Grab on the hair, boy.
By the way, I'd like
Florida
to point out.
just ain't geographically south.
I'd like to point out this comment right here, right there. There we go. And that way I didn't say it. That just happened. So that's what happened there. All right. Well, look. Thank
Who's
you
in the
so
bottom
much,
right-hand
Q.
corner? That's Johnny Savant.
What's that?
Right below that was like, who's in the lower right corner?
Oh no, this
who's
guy
that
right here.
douchebag?
No. Here we go. It's. Let me fix that. We'll just do the Johnny Zavon.
There we go. Comedian Jim Norton, just right there.
There we go. How about that? All right.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, Q. I'm glad you called in and ruined the show. That was really great for you to bring everything down.
It's been my pleasure. If I could just bring you all down to my level, then I've done my job. But a big congratulations on your 100th episode. We all still watch, and we still love you. So
we still
keep
got
on
ways
going.
to go to 100. This is only our first year. We're just getting started. You're on you're on episode number 845 or some crap, right?
I had my 211th show today.
That's unreal, dude. You're the real work.
Dude, I was declared a media pioneer because I've been podcasting since people went, what? I'm sorry? It's this computer thing, and then you talk to yourself in your room. I don't understand.
Yep, last week.
By the way, Q, from the chat room, they all suggest that you might just need a smoke after that. So I'm going to let you take that. And you're enjoying the smoke, so that works out well. Thank you very much, Q. It was awesome.
I do. I really do. I do. Oh.
All right. Take care, dude. Holy
By
cow.
the way, Brian, we got Sean from the JREF and Weird Things. I know he's been holding on for a while, and he's like about to peace out. So if we can get him on,
No.
that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
get him on, dude. Tell him to call in on the Skype line, the Skype of the BB Live Show. We'll get him right in there. That'll be good. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he says he can't see you.
What's that? Yeah, dude. Wait, who's the third?
Me, Justin.
Justin, were you
and
an
then
intern
Sean.
at the JREF?
I was the first intern.
What?
The first intern.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Before there was an intern program.
Oh, so it just means you just did whatever he told you before there was actually a job for it. That's cool.
Exactly. I just showed up, you know.
I
and
tell you
they're
what-
like, this has not been a total disaster.
Let me do this. I am since if we go too long, and we're coming up on 2 hours now, if we go too long, the Ustream will not save the video. So I'm actually going to wrap up the official show right now. Big congrats to the Human Chimney for being the #1 freaking I mean, it's unreal. It's unreal. Look at those numbers, dude. Eat My Balls eked out at the very end. Yeah, you know what? And actually, we've got our Secretary General over here actually scratched out Eat My Balls and Human Chimney #1 winner. That was really something. Well played, sirs. And I'm gonna end the show right here. I had to put a little bit. What? There we go. All right, guys, stick around. Stick around because the show's not really over, just the recorded show over. And if you're watching the recorded show, make sure to catch us next time. If you follow the Twitter, it's Schwood. Twitter.com/Schwood.